There you see the finish hill. Those athletes that want to get a medal will come from the top of that hill down to the bottom. The Podklen 3 course, some 836 meters, the finishing altitude. They'll have dropped down 305 meters. Falco Tiesma is our course setter. A lot of excitement around the venue. And at the bottom as well, some of the athletes waiting to start. Up at the start will of course be the men's vision impaired. See parts of the drop down, the course just getting a few last moment preparations. First up then, America's Kevin Burton. The new guide for the season has Kevin. This is Kurt Grimmelman, the 36-year-old from Denver. Ninth quickest after the first run. The fastest 9 will go first here, down to Bert van Joly. The 4 slowest after that will then compete. It's just the order that Alpine skiing runs in. The top 10 always go first. We will hopefully interview the leader after 10 and bring you their thoughts. But Burton is the first to go here in our first afternoon of racing. That's Gora, one of those venues that looks great all the time, and Burton slides out. He's just off to the right of your screen, and I think that's gate missed as well. So run 1 is a did not finish. DNF, you'll see on the standings a little bit late. He just got a foot off the ground, took him off balance, and Burton, as they say where I come from, goes for a Burton. Is Erno Morgenfurt, 53-year-old Austrian, guided by Christoph Meiner. Been skiing ever since he was a child, but only took up the sport a few years ago. No, he was only just outside of the medal positions in his debut Paralympic Games. Into your 50s and making your Paralympic Winter Games debut isn't bad, is it? Coming 5th in the world and 4th in the world in 2 of those events. There's nothing shoddy about it, is there? You see Morgenfurt moving through the first section in front, but that is as far as Burton got. The Austrian with a chance to set the benchmark for everyone else. It's a smooth enough run so far. Meiner constantly looking back, making sure the instructions have been heard and adhered to. And Morgenfurt makes it stick. 2:19, 9:1 for the Austrian. Following on from Erno Morgenfurt is Thomas Savard. Savard just 17. Kevin Lametz is his guide. This is quick from the youngsters. He's got to keep it steady. One thing I noticed this morning in the run for Savard was how far away his guide is, but each of these pairings works very, very differently. The only thing in common they all have is the communication through the helmet and the headset. That Bluetooth communication system enabling these guys to go quicker and quicker, following the instructions, and Savard pushing himself to the limits, well in front of Mergenfurt. Can he put something down that will challenge for a medal on his debut? Well, that's his time, 2:17.66. Still 6 more very quick VI skiers to come. Those in the vision impaired category, differing between B1 and B3. Those athletes with a B1 classification have the least visual acuity, if not none. Those in the B3 will have a higher visual acuity. You see the factor time in the bottom right corner. That is what the standard running clock is affected by. Calculation with the classification in mind, put together, and the time is figured out through that factor. Kranjska, B2, so he's right in the middle of that spectrum, but he's right at the top of the leaderboard for now. He's over 2 seconds clear of Savard. Just going through the plume of snow brought up by his own guide. Tomislav Brosman brings in Kranjska, and the lead changes once again. Another 2.95 seconds, it moves forward. We've had a 53-year-old. Now we'll try a 38-year-old. This is Jon Santacana Mistegui. His guide, Miguel Galindo Garces. These two old hats at this. This should be his retirement party. He's competing here at these World Championships. And I believe I've heard this before. We'll see. Santacana Mistegui, statement saying that these World Championships will indeed be his last, as he comes up into vision of the spectators at the bottom of the hill. The sun has just gone down over the brow of the spectator area. Can Santacana Mistegui finish his career with a World Championship medal? Oh, he's done well to keep himself upright. And the Spaniard gets across the line, 1.44 seconds up on Jakub Kranjska. But the 38-year-old had to work very hard in the bottom stages, and you can see what it's taken out of him. Those guys will move along. Now, those of you that are new to vision impaired skiing, this is slightly different to what you've seen so far. This is Marek Kobacka. Kobacka is a B1 classified skier, which means you can see very little, if nothing at all. Those goggles blackened out anyway in the B1 classification. His guide also using the Bluetooth speaker, but will also have the little speaker you can see on the bottom of a rucksack that she's going down with. Maria Zatovikova, the lady that Marek trusts implicitly to get her down. And Marek Kobacka chasing down. He's well inside the time in the first part of the run here. This is quick from Marek Kobacka. 7 seconds now above the rest of the field. Kobacka really putting in a shift here. What's this going to be? That's a great performance. Oh, Marek Kobacka hits the deck. You find him in a moment after the snowstorm. But 2:03.64, that's huge from Marek. Big stuff. Well, Marek Kobacka and Maria, his guy, will make their way to the leader box. Compatriot Miroslav Hareos now knows he's got something huge to come with if he wants to get past his compatriot. The two Slovakians battling it out. A little bit rough around the edges to start with from Hareos. Following those instructions as they move through the flatter section of this course. He's down 2.53. That shows you just how quick Kobacka was. Hareos and Hudik, his guide, pushing as hard as they can. You can see that, but they're dropping time all the time. What a run this is showing to be from Kobacka now. Hareos, again another slip and a slide as he heads towards the bottom. This is not going to be good enough to get past Kobacka. And Hareos drops a position immediately. Well, we'll be able to tell with the next run whether it was a sloppy from Hareos or brilliant from Kobacka. Can Josef Lana get somewhere near? You know very little about this Austrian that has just appeared on the scene here. Lana, a little bit on edge here in the opening stages. He's taken a few of these gates much too close, and it's put him off balance a couple of times. He's already lost 1.3. Marek Kobacka could be in for an outstanding gold medal here. Plana dropping time. He could be outside the medals. A dream start for him this morning. Can he keep the pace? Hareos 2:10.51. That's the most realistic time he's going to look at. Is he inside that? He is. 2:10.01. Plana will be inside the top three after Bertagnoli's gone. But where will he be? I saw Marek Kobacka there a moment ago. What a run that is proving to be. He's 6.37 seconds ahead of Josef Lana. Bertagnoli, Paralympic champion nonetheless in giant slalom and slalom for Bertagnoli, along with a silver and a bronze from Super G and downhill. Bertagnoli, just 19. World champion of the Super Combined, a silver in the giant slalom 2 years ago. Giant slalom and slalom Paralympic champion. He is chasing down on a time of 2:03.64. We'll give you his time at the end. 2:03.64 is what he's trying to chase down. Bertagnoli comes across the line. It's not good enough. 2:08.58 is his final time. Marek Kobacka is the winner. Kobacka and his guide Zatovikova, their second run calculated at 60.43 seconds. It is an astonishing run. You can see them in the background getting congratulated. Well, we'll try and get you some words with them. Well, brilliant scenes. Well, we were hoping to try and speak to them, but they haven't left the leader box just yet. The pair of them are being congratulated by absolutely everybody on the circuit, because that was a top run